Chat, should I start from the first time I got jumped and then work my way up to the second time I got jumped? Or y'all want me to go straight to the second one? Because the second one was worst. Second time I got jumped was crazy.
Like what? I got my own back. Like what? I got my own strap. Like what? I got my own back. Like what? I got my own strap. Yeah.
I used to go to this middle school called Crown School. I don't know why they called it Crown School. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me make the chat bigger so y'all could talk y'all. So in middle school, I never had a girlfriend. You know why? Cause I had just came from Africa. You know what I'm saying? I don't got time for. I need to learn my ABCs. So look, I didn't know my ABCs. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I know y'all don't know no middle schooler that didn't know the ABCs, but that was me. So when I first came from Africa, I was 8 years old and I didn't know my ABCs. So I guess you could call me like, y'all know that special ed kid in class? That's me. You know what I'm saying? I was that special ed in class. Like it was embarrassing. Like you know when you don't know shit, you embarrassed? Yeah, I'm bilingual. I speak 2 languages. So I barely knew enough English. So when people used to talk to me, I used to not talk a lot, right? So I remember my first day in middle school, there was this Asian girl in my class. Like this is the backstory to before I got jumped. I got jumped on 2 separate occasions. Chat, should I start from the first time I got jumped and then work my way up to the second time I got jumped? Or y'all want me to go straight to the second one? Because the second one was worst. Second time I got jumped was crazy. We're going to start with the first one. Alright, babe, we're going to start with the first one, then we're going to get to the second one. So look, first time I got jumped, right? So there was this Asian girl in my class that kept on bothering me. Like, that was my first time seeing an Asian person too. Think about it, I'm from Africa. I'm like, yo, I see a bunch of black kids. I see purple. I see this. I'm like, what's that one that looked like a rice ball? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was a rice ball in my class. I'm like, oh shit. So her eyes, she was squinting and shit. I'm like, why this girl always squinting all the time? Like, what's she looking for? You know what I'm saying? I don't know why the fuck she was squinting. But that girl was always trying to talk to me. And y'all see this? It's called a mouse. You know what I'm saying? I used to think they was talking about a rat. So we had computer class and then the teacher was telling us to grab the mouse. I'm like, mouse? I barely know English, nigga. I mean, grab the mouse. Nigga, mouse. Nigga, me to grab the mouse. So I don't know what he's talking about. So then the Asian girl happens to be my classmate. You know what I'm saying? So she's telling me, she like, yo, like that's like this. She like, this is the mouse. Like, just grab it. So because the teacher is teaching us how to open Microsoft Word for the first time. You know what I'm saying? All this shit seemed so sophisticated to me, bro. Like, word of my mother, this shit was so sophisticated. That day, our assignment was to type 100 words. We were supposed, this is gonna be the most fucked up part. We had to type 100 words, right? And I didn't know how to turn on the computer! Bro! Show me how to turn on the computer. So I'm sitting there with a black screen and this Asian bitch is helping me out, but I got lucky because at least Asian people is mad smart. She's teaching me everything while the teacher is chatting, bro. Nigga talking about grab the mouse, hit the keyboard. He want me to break the keyboard. So I didn't know what he was talking about. So she breaking it down to me, but then she starts saying, there's a catch. I'm like, what? Bitch, fuck you mean there's a catch? We about to play baseball? What you mean there's a catch? I didn't know all the, like, how do you explain it in English? Like, she was being metaphoric. Like, it's not literally. She doesn't mean it literally that there's a catch. So I'm like, fuck you mean there's a catch? Like, what does that mean? Like, I don't understand that type of English. Like, you gotta speak basic English, bitch. I just came from Africa. Like, speak basic English, bitch. So I'm trying to explain to her, like, speak basic. Like, fuck you mean there's a catch? Like, what does that mean? So she's like, you gotta kiss me. So I'm like, what does that mean? Then she's like, she started leaning at me. I'm like, So, cause back then I used to hear about cooties a lot. I'm like, every time I see a bitch do this, I would think of cooties, bro. I almost smacked the bitch, but I knew better. Cause in Africa, you would get in trouble for hitting people. So I knew better not to smack the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm like, what is she doing? I mean, like this bitch want a kiss to teach me how to use a computer. So that's already where I fucked up. So I forgot how old I was. I was dumb young, bro. Yeah, I used to have a fresh cut. I did not have this much hair. I used to have a fresh cut. I was bald as fuck. I don't know what she saw in me, bro. I was this bald little black nigga walking around the hallways. I don't know what she saw in me. But that Asian girl was in love with me, bro. I don't know why. But I knew exactly what to do. But I fucked up. Yeah, this is how I got jumped. I got jumped by a bunch of bitches after I got rid of the Asian girl. That was my problem. I should have kept on leading the Asian bitch on, because at least she was protecting me and teaching me how to use computers and shit. So let's finish. Look, in that class session, I was not giving her a kiss, so she left me by myself, and she said she's not teaching me how to use the computer. So then the teacher came and helped me turn the computer on, and then we had to type a paragraph, and it had to be a paragraph with 100 words. Word to my mother, each class in middle school was like almost an hour long, and I think it was 40 minutes, bro. 40 minutes later, y'all know how many words I typed? I typed one word. Do you know words? I almost cried, bro. It felt like I was typing an essay. Like, yo, back then, bro, I really came a long way, because back then, typing one word, bro, on computer felt like I was typing an essay, bro. I used to like look at shit. Once I hit one key, I felt so accomplished. Like, I'm talking about, I forgot which word I typed. I think I typed something like, I typed my name! That's all I typed in the entire class session. I typed my name. Bro, word of my mouth, I didn't even type my last name. I typed my first name, that was it. I pressed one thing and I was confused. I was like, yo, what the? Honestly, bro, the computer seemed like sorcery. You feel me? Like, I was like, what's going on? Not that I didn't, I had a lot of technology back in Africa and shit, but I never had to use it for such things, bro. I thought I was playing video games or some other shit. I was not using it for educational purposes. You know what I'm saying? So when I typed it took me 40 minutes to type my name. And then the class session was over, and I obviously got horrible grades in that class. But I remember middle school, they used to pass anybody, bro. I don't know how high school. I was dumb as fuck. I don't know how I got to high school, bro. They used to pass. They must have been passing anybody, because I didn't know how to read and I was passing. You know what I'm saying? So they was passing anybody. But back to the girl situation. So I got rid of the Asian girl because my grandma used to cook for me, right, to go for lunch. And I used to sit by myself in the cafeteria all the time. Like, every time we go to the cafeteria, I used to sit by myself. And it's like, this time, like, the Asian girl, like, no, I used to sit by myself all the time. And then when the Asian girl got to know me, she would always sit next to me every time it was time for lunch. So I knew the best way to get rid of her was to, like, because I was starting to, like, get used to her being around me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was getting used to her being around me, but at the moment, I used to think girls was nasty. Like, I did not want no girl. Like, if I only had one friend that knew was a bitch, I did not like that. Why is my only friend a girl? That's mad ew. Like, what am I doing with a girl? Like, ew. I used to think that she was so nasty. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to get rid of her. So my grandma's lunch that she gave me, I kept my lunch in the crib in the heat for days. That shit was rotten. She had made me chicken. That shit was rotten, right? And then one day she had came around me. Word to my mother, I was such a nasty little boy, bro. I opened the rotten food while she was sitting next to me, and I asked her if she wanted some. And that shit smelling so bad. And I'm like, you want some? And then she like, nah, I'm good. And then she like, you want some of my food? And I'm like, nah, you good, I don't want some. And then my food was smelling so bad. I know the people in the cafeteria could smell that shit. And this bitch is still sitting next to me. So I'm like, yo, she like me that much? This girl not gonna leave? It smelled like a skunk next to me. Like, my food was really bad, y'all. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. That shit was really nasty. But she was still chilling next to me, so I had to do it. The only way to get rid of her was to go above and beyond. I had to go plus ultra. You know what I'm saying? So I took the food and I took a bite. So now my breath is smelling like shake that ass. And then I went in front of her and I'm like, you want to kiss now? Cause I didn't say it exactly like that because I didn't know enough English. But I remember I said some shit like I think I was trying to like, and then she was like she was grossed out, like what the fuck, this nigga just ate the nasty ass food and then tried to kiss her. So after, word of my mother, never seen her again after that. Now, I seen her, but she was not on my dick after that. Like, she left me alone. So I did what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? I did what had to be done. You know what I'm saying? So I got rid of the Asian girl. I'm thinking life is sweet, rainbows, shit like that. I got rid of the Asian girl. She left me alone. And I'm thinking I'm good until this skinny bitch fall in love with me. I don't know how this skinny bitch fall in love with me. It was this skinny light-skinned bitch. What was her name? I think her name was Lexi. Alright, so Lexi fell in love with me, her dumb ass. I don't know why she fell in love with me. So Lexi had a big crush on me. This is the next year. The next year. Lexi had a big crush on me. And my friends used to make fun of her for being skinny. Like, we used to be in class, they'd be like, yo, look at her, she look like a stick. And they'd be like, yo, I need a pencil. Yo, Lexi, come over here, I need a pencil. Like, someone be like, yo, I forgot my pencil at home. Yo, Lexi, pull up. And I used to be dying. Niggas used to, bro, middle schoolers used to be the most creative people ever, bro. Like, they used to know how to roast word to do not get in an argument or a roasting session with a middle schooler. They will roast the fuck out of you, bro. They was roasting the fuck out of this girl. I didn't know what to say. Like, I'm like, all I could do is laugh. Like, you know, I barely know English, bitch. All I could do is laugh. So I'm laughing at her, this, that. And it's like, I feel like she could care less about them roasting her. Like, she got mad more about me because if somebody you like is laughing at you, that fake hurts more probably. I don't know. That fake was probably, me laughing was probably hurting her more. So the day that she was letting it slide, she never let me laughing at her get overboard. But the day it really went overboard is we was in the gym and she did it to herself, y'all. This bitch I need to stop cursing, but this girl wanna put on some shorts, bro. Nobody asked you to wear shorts. Like, her skinny ass put on shorts, and the funny thing is she had, like, yo, it was weird. Her best friend was fat. So it's like they used to walk around the hallway together. You would see a circle and then a stick walking together. Like, they used to just walk down the hallways together all the time. So we had in the gym class, her friend wearing shorts and she wearing shorts, and they killing her. They're like, yo, she about to clean the gym with her legs. It looked like two broomsticks. Like, they was really roasting her. They was like, yo, and her best friend is the witch and she's the broomstick. Like, on Halloween, her best friend is the fat bitch gonna be the witch, and then she gonna be the broomstick. Like, this shit is crazy, bro. They was greasing this bitch. So, and then I go in thinking I'm Mr. Genius, because one day I came up with a joke that I'm trying to impress my homies. Like, I'm trying to make my homies laugh, because they been cracking all these jokes. So I had a joke of my own. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, we should play catch with Lexi since she's so skinny. Like, you know how you play catch with a stick? My joke was mad whack, bro. I remember. Middle school, I used to be mad day room, bro. My joke was mad whack. I said the corniest shit, bro. And word two, she used to always ignore them niggas when they used to make jokes. When I made my joke, she turned around like this, bro. She turned around and gave me that death stare, bro. I was like, what did I say? She turned around and niggas was dying, bro. And then after she started crying, and then she left the gym and I felt bad. I was like, fuck, damn. I was like, these niggas be making fun of you all day. I say one thing, you want to cry. So she started crying. She left the gym. Then her best friend left with her, right? So then after gym was over, you know, we went to class, and then we sitting in social studies. I remember we sitting in social studies, and I felt bad. So I'm like, yo, Lexi. I'm trying to whisper to her during the class. I'm like, yo. And I was trying to apologize. She was ignoring me, bro. She was ignoring me the entire time. And I'm like, yo, so then I got up to go tap her during social studies because the teacher is like face to the board writing. So I got up, I snuck to go tap her to go apologize. And then Shorty turned around, grabbed me, yo, I don't know why this skinny bitch was so strong, bro. It's either she was strong or I was weak as fuck, but she grabbed me and flinged me across the room and knocked over like 3 tables, bro. Like y'all ever seen like the animes when like they be blowing through skyscrapers and shit, bro? She grabbed my ass and she threw my shit, and then she jumped on me, on top of me, and then I don't want to use sexual terms, but she jumped on top of me like missionary, and she was duffing me like, she was beating me up. People had to pull her off of me. I'm like, yo, didn't this bitch like me or something? What the fuck? Why is she jumping me? I'm like, what did I do to her? So her having a crush on me turned into, and like it kind of turned, slowly started turning against me. Like this bitch was beating the fuck out of me. Like, and the funny thing is, I'm an African child. I was raised to never touch a female. So I was not gonna lay a single hand on her. Like chat, she was so skinny. If I blew too hard, she would probably blew away. Like I'm trying to tell y'all, like she was dumb skinny. You feel me? Like the bitch was skinny, bro. I wouldn't have had to do much to like really get her off of me. But I was laying like I was like a rag doll, bro. I was like a rag doll. Like she was just throwing me, flinging me, beating me, like, and I'm thinking like that was it. You know what I'm saying? The teacher broke it apart. We fixed the tables. We sat down. I'm like, nah, that's it. Damn, this bitch just fucked me up. Like my fucking neck hurt. I went and sat down. I was like, that's the last time I'm ever apologizing to a bitch. I learned my lesson. You feel me? Next time, I'm chilling. Somebody said I just joined. What happened? I'm telling a story time about when I got jumped by a bunch of girls. You know what I'm saying? This is part 1 because it happened twice. I got jumped by a bunch of girls twice. You know, girls are abusers. Like they love abusing niggas, bro. Like I don't understand it, bro. Like I got jumped twice, bro. So we're gonna talk about part 1, then we're gonna talk about part 2. I'm not pussy, bro. Like you cannot hit girls, right? I'm not pussy. I ain't get lined. I ain't get lined. So basically what happened was after so we in class. I just got jumped in class, right? So we fixed the tables and anything. I'm thinking this is the end of it. This is when it gets worse. Chat, listen, we're still on part 1. Part 1 did not finish yet. The grand finale is coming when she violated me after school. Listen. After I got jumped in class, I'm like, this gotta be it. That gotta be it. You know what I'm saying? Then in the hallway, we're transitioning to our next class. So I already had a feeling something was gonna go wrong. So I'm in the staircase, my dumb ass, bro. I'm in the staircase, and then tell me how this bitch caught me in the staircase alone. Like, she caught me in the staircase alone, and I'm like, so I'm at the bottom of the staircase looking up, and then she's at the top. And my class that I have to go to is behind her at the top of the staircase in the hallway behind her. So I have to go through her to get to my next class. So I'm looking at her like, is this bitch gonna jump me again? Tell me why her fat ass best friend swings at me from behind. I don't know where she came from. How you fat and you stealthy at the same time? She's like, how? How you sneak attacking niggas and you fat? I didn't even hear the girl. Like, all I hear is you. Like, I heard the wind pressure off her fat, chubby hands. Like, boom. From the back, bro. Then the skinny ones start running down the stairs, and then they start jumping me, And then that nerdy nigga that always be in the class, came in the staircase, saw me getting jumped by 2 girls. I'm laying down like a rag doll, getting beat up because I don't want to hit them, because I'm not trying to get suspended and shit. Then this nigga pull up, fight. Then everybody start running out the classroom, looking at me getting beat up. I'm like, nobody gonna help me. And the fucked up part, oh no, they did help me. Look, the same niggas I was telling y'all that was making fun of her, like they helped me. They the reason why I didn't die that day in GTA. They the reason why, I'm still good, cause they helped me. I remember it was them 3 niggas. I had them 3 friends that was always roasting her. They the reason why I survived all of this. You know what I'm saying? They came and they helped me, and then I made it to my next class. So she gets taken to the principal's office because a lot of people that seen what happened snitched on her. And I didn't say nothing. Y'all want to know why I didn't say nothing? Because I remember back then, we're in middle school, all right? She had an older brother in high school that used to be like a gangbanger, bro. The nigga beat niggas up. I was not trying to get clapped up by her older brother, bro, because I snitched on the little sister. Like, bro, I remember. That's why everybody in the school was fake scared of her, even they used to make fun of her. They were scared of her older brother, because her older brother would literally beat you up after school. Like, think about it. We're all little boys walking around like fucking minions. And then this nigga bro, he was gonna stomp on niggas, bro. So I remember I was not trying to continue the beef with her, because I'm not trying to, bro, girl punches, I could survive. A nigga from high school punches, I cannot survive. You know what I'm saying? So I'm keeping my peace. You feel me? Now, I'm going to get to the part. She never got suspended. That's the fucked up part. Somebody just asked, did she get suspended? Somebody said, nah, you snitched. No, I didn't snitch, bro. Ain't no gunner around here. I did not snitch. You feel me? I kept my peace. So, listen, couple days run by. The principal gave her a couple warnings. So, we good. So then one day, we all had to, you know how you have to line up in 2 lines, 2 single file lines, girls on this side, boys on that side. So we had to do that in order to go to recess one day. And tell me why she took this as an opportunity to start jumping me again. So we had to line up. I'm older at the back. No, I was at the front of the line, because my last name started with the A. So I'm at the front of the line, bitch, all the way somewhere in the middle of the line or something. Tell me why I hear, I'm not going to say my government. Oh, y'all already know my government name. So look, somebody screams my government name. They're like, Michael, run. I turn around to see what's going on. I see this skinny bitch running at me. Full speed like she's the Flash. She come from the back of the line. Jump, 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 jump. Then she jumps on me. Boop, 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 boop. Then her fat friend come out of nowhere. Boop, boop, boop. So then I get up, I run to the bathroom. I'm trying to run in the girl's bathroom. I'm trying to run in the girl. I said the girl's bathroom. I'm trying to run in the boys' bathroom. So they could, you know what I'm saying? Because that's like a no-girl zone. So I'm like, that's how I used to think. I'm like, this is a no-girl zone. Because back then, I avoided her for a couple days. Because when I'm transitioning classes, I used to run to the boys' bathroom, hide in the boys' bathroom until the hallway was clear. And then I'll go to class late. That's how I was avoiding her for a couple days. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to creep to the boys' bathroom. I'm getting my ass beat. Teacher gets her off of me. And then I'm thinking, she gets a really good warning that day. The teacher warned her. Everybody warned her that if she jumped me one more time inside of the school, she's done. Why the fuck would they tell her inside of the school? Why? Because this is when it got really bad. Because the same day after school, tell me, my middle school had to be one of the slowest middle schools ever, bro. When we leave in school, we all have to leave at the same time. They want all the kids to leave at the same time. We can't leave at different times. Like, we all line up at the door, and then the school bell rings, and then the doors open, and then we can all leave. So tell me why that happened one day, that same day. We all in front of the door for the doors to open. The school bell rings. We're all leaving. I'm over here with my book bag like this. I'm just like, I cannot wait to go home. I forgot. Oh, I used to be a big Call of Duty head. I used to play Call of Duty all the time. I'm thinking about Call of Duty. about all this. I'm about to go get a nuclear. I'm about to go crazy. And then there was a big pile of garbage on top of this shit. Like, you know how the school garbage be where they throw all the garbage? Somebody pushed me into the garbage, straight into the garbage. I went face first into the garbage. And then all you hear is fight, 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 fight. So now I turn around, and it's the skinny girl again, bro. This girl trying to fight me again. Oh, let me see who texted me. Random number. So the skinny girl trying to fight me again, and I'm like, yo, where's my mother? This time I'm doing something. We outside the school and shit, and then I feel got scared because I'm like, damn, her brother from high school could pop up at any second, bro. Cause we're outside, like we're outside in public. We're in the streets right now. This is not in school anymore. You know what I'm saying? So then she comes and then she slaps the shit out of me. I remember she was like, mwah. She slaps me. Then she starts crying. Then after she stopped crying, like word two, this is exactly how she slapped the shit out of me, starts crying, then stop crying, and then start beating me up. Then everybody like fight, 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 fight. Then my older brother comes, cause my older brother used to go to school with me. But since we're outside, cause the older people in the middle school had to get separated from the younger people, cause my older brother is a year older than me. So since we're outside, he's able to come help me. He came and then he held her back. He was like, run! I remember I was walking like a little bitch dragging my book bag. I was like, and then he's holding her leg. He said, run! He said, I said run! And I'm sitting there, and then he let go of her. I don't know why he let go of her, but while I'm over here crying, and she started beating me up again. And then I pushed her off of me. Like I had enough. Pushed her off of me. Then my older brother said, why are you not running? And then he said, stop acting like a bitch, run. And then I picked up my bag and I walked my pussy ass home. I'm not pussy though. I'm not pussy. I just don't hit girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't hit girls. So I walked my ass home. And then I think she got suspended because I never saw her again. What happened? Yeah, she got suspended. She got suspended. She got suspended. I never saw her again. No. She got suspended for a couple of days. And then my mom, this is how I got jumped twice. This is my mom's fault. My mom switched my middle school. So I used to go to Jackie Robinson. You know what I'm saying? That's the middle school I used to go to. That's the middle school I got jumped the first time. Y'all probably know what that is. It's next to Ebbets Field. You know what I'm saying? I used to go to Jackie Robinson. So, listen, and then my mom switched my school to Crown School. Like, I'm like, what the fuck is a Crown School? Like, it was so weird. The school is called Crown School, and then the street that the school is on is called Crown Street. Somebody said you was by my house. Then I got jumped by your crib. Now, anyways, but so I got transferred when I was in 7th grade to a middle school called no, it's 6th grade. I got transferred in 6th grade to a middle school called Crown School. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, it was 7th grade. It was 7th grade, yeah. Cause it was 6th grade when I got jumped, and I got transferred in 7th grade to Crown School. So I got to Crown School. And then everybody there was a little bit nicer, but I hated that school. That school just felt mad day room. Like I felt like everybody there was mad day room. Like that school was literally built like them TV show schools. Like, you know them TV show schools where there's the nerds, then there's the bullies, and then there's the cool kids. That's how that school was built. Like literally, as soon as I got there, 3 niggas show up. They say, yo, we the bullies. Stay in line or we gonna beat you up. Then they snuffed me. I remember, bro, that school was mad weird, bro. Niggas was like, stay in line. My son Stefan, if you watching this, Stefan remembers. Stefan was one of them bullies. Stefan used to bully niggas. And I remember me and Stefan got cool. And I remember every time I buy food and pull up, Stefan would be like, yo, give me your bag. And then he would just look, see what he want, take it out, and then give it back. Like, I was just chilling, like, you know what I'm saying? If I come, I got a Capri Sun, Stefan wants it, he takes it. You feel me? I was chilling. Yo, who the fuck said I was pussy? I wasn't pussy, nigga. I was playing it smart. I was playing it smart, nigga. So I was chilling. But I'm gonna tell y'all, this story gets crazy because there was a story where I got so pissed off one day. I got in a fight and then Stefan tried to stop me and I snuffed that nigga. Like, yeah, word to Stefan, Stefan, if you in this stream somehow, you know. Like, I got in a fight, Stefan tried to stop me and I snuffed him. And then he had a bump on his lip. And he didn't do nothing about it because he already knew. Like when I'm heated, bro. Noti is not pussy. So look, this is a story about how I got jumped by girls. We're gonna talk about what happened with the bullies later, cause I got in multiple fights at Crown School. Crown School was bad for me. Jackie Robinson, I got into like 3 fights. My middle school experience was bad. When you African, you're gonna get into a lot of fights. So look, Jackie Robinson, I got into a lot of fights, but Crown School, I got into way more fights, and I got jumped by girls. Like, bro, Matthew, Crown School is when I got jumped by the most girls, bro. I think I got jumped by every single girl in the school. Like, cause it was recess. But we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. Let's start from the beginning. Alright, so listen. This is how it happened. At least in middle school, the girl that had a crush on me was pretty. She was skinny, but I remember she was mad pretty. Like, y'all ever seen like one of them pretty ass skinny girls? I remember she was mad pretty. But the bitch in Crown School, I don't care if she's watching this. Bitch, you was ugly. Like, yo, like, no, like, I did not like you. Like, what the fuck? You got me jumped because I did not like you? Fuck you. Anyways, now that I got that off my chest. Look, this is how it went down. Then I don't know, let's just go straight into it. So, I forgot her name, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. There was this girl that used to always bother me. Nobody really wanted her. And it's like, yo, shorty really thought just because, like me, I used to not entertain no girls. I used to not do nothing. Because in Crown School, everybody, because I had a crush in Crown School. Her name was Joy. We could talk about that as a different story time. But I used to not even go after my crush, not nothing. I used to just pay attention to her. But I used to not make no moves, bro. I used to just mind my business. Like, I did not have time for females at that period in my life. Like, I did not care about bitches. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, I'm doing my thing. I already knew she liked me. And why is it always, this girl didn't even ask for a kiss. Her shit was more stupid. I remember. We just gonna go straight to it, bro. So it was one day after recess, bro. One day after recess, I'm chilling at the corner because it was mad hot. It was a hot, now I can use this. It was a hot summer day at recess and the sun was blazing. And y'all ever know in recess, it was the back of the school in recess, y'all ever know there's that one tree that's like so tall, it's the only shade? That's the only shade. Everywhere else is dumb hot. So I'm under the shade, minding my business, just sitting there, like, damn, I have to go back to class soon. I fucking hate school. Because I hated school. When you're not good at something, you're going to hate it. I was not good at school. You know what I'm saying? So this girl going to pull up on me, start talking to me, talking about how all her friends got boyfriends. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. So all your friends got boyfriends, so she like, yeah, all her friends got niggas. She like, yo, does she told me that she know that I'm mad cute and some of her friends like me. I'm like, so? And she asked me, do I like anybody? I said no. And then after she said she liked me, she said, and at first she was like, you wanna kiss? I said no. And then after, this is the thing that ticked her off. She said, you trying to be my boyfriend? I said, nah. I said it in a disrespectful way, I remember. I said, like, you ever say no, like, in a fucked up way? I said no in the most disrespectful way possible. And after she started crying, and then I got up. When she started crying, I'm like, I already knew shit was about to go left. Because middle school, dumb girls used to move like a cult. Like, they used to move like how do you explain it? How do I explain it? They used to move like a pack of fish. I don't know how to explain it, but them girls used to move together, bro. So once she started crying, I got up from the shade and I went into the sun. I'm like, fuck out of here. I don't want to be in the shade no more, bitch. I'm gone. So I got up, I walked away. Then this bitch was crying. And then after I'm sitting in the sun, I'm like, oh my God, when we just gonna go back inside? Because at this point, bro, they got us kids outside in the fucking school backyard burning to death. So I'm like, yo, when we gonna go back? Then it's always one or the other, bro. Her friend was skinny. So then this skinny bitch walks up to me like, yo, why my friend crying? Why my friend crying? I'm like, what, nigga? I don't know. Then she said, why she said you slapped her? Bro, my whole world flipped upside down. I'm like, huh? Then this fat ass nigga, he was the fattest kid in the school. He pulled up. He said, you slapped her? The other skinny bitch started screaming, why you slap my friend? Why? Then the whole school, the whole recess started making a circle around me. I need to find a picture on Google to show y'all how this shit looked like. The whole recess started making a fucking circle around me. Hold on. One person surrounded. Let me surrounded. So I can show you how this shit looked like. I need to show you how this shit look like. Perfect. I don't know how I spelled surrounded wrong, but it looked like this, chat. Chat, this is how it looked like. So I'm over here, and this is the skinny bitch. She's like, why you slap my friend? Then everybody starts surrounding me. Like, middle schoolers are so dumb, bro. Like, bro, they all started believing it. So I'm like, no, I didn't. So then the fat nigga jumps and then slap my head. Word to my mother, when a fat person hits you, bro, that shit hurts, bro. That shit hurt so bad. Then everybody started taking turns hitting me. Like, why you slapped her? Oh, he hit girls. Why he hit her? This girl lied. Because I said I didn't want to be her boyfriend. She started telling her friend she was crying because I slapped her. So then everybody started jumping me. So then I started crying like a bitch. Like, I did not slap her. Like, I didn't slap her. And then I wiped my tears and I got mad. And I was like, I didn't slap her. Then every time I get mad, people start beating on me even more. So then I started crying. Now I didn't know what to do. So then I was getting beat up for mad long because the teachers didn't know what was going on. Because think about it, it's a bunch of kids surrounding one person. So the teacher's trying to break to the middle. Then the teacher got me, dragged me out, and then I went to class. And then the next day, after I got jumped, everybody kept on asking me like, yo, why you slapped her? And I'm like, no, I didn't, bro. And then after I remember I went to the girl and I was like, yo, can you tell niggas like I never slapped you? Like why you telling niggas I slapped you? Like, and then she was not, you know what I'm saying? She just like tried to ignore me and shit. You feel me? She was trying to ignore me, but everybody eventually forgot about it because middle schoolers is gonna be middle schoolers, bro. They all forgot about what happened. And then school continued as it was. You know what I'm saying? So that's the story time. Yo, why y'all so negative? Wait till you get jumped by a girl, nigga. Wait till y'all get jumped by a girl. Cause y'all over here judging me, talking about I'm pussy. Y'all want me to beat the shit out of them girls? Chat, y'all want me to beat the shit out of the girls? I wasn't crying, bawling my eyes out, nigga. I was just like, I shed a tear, nigga. I was a little boy, nigga. Y'all wanted me to, everybody said, yeah, you to beat the shit out of the girls. I would've got suspended. Y'all want one more story time of when I got into my first bad fight and got suspended, or we about to get straight into the reactions? Cause that story time took longer than I thought. We're about to get straight into the reactions. One more story time or get straight into the reactions. We're about to do some reactions, y'all. Back into the regular program. Let me somebody start a poll. One more story time or no? Somebody start a poll. Somebody say, nah, I got suspended for getting into a fight after I got jumped by girls. Cause think about it, if you get jumped by girls, you're not about to let a nigga fuck with you. A nigga is not fucking with you. Like, niggas is not fucking with me, bro. Chat, I could confidently say I never got beat up ever. Ever. I never got beat up in my entire life. Nobody ever beat me in a fight. I could confidently say that. No nigga ever beat me in a fight. Like, even if the nigga is bigger than me, I'ma hurt that nigga. Nobody ever beat me in a fight. I could confidently say that. Yo, what's taking y'all so long to start this poll? Where the mods at? I gotta do polls myself now. I gotta do polls myself now. Y'all mods taking vacations? Is my mods on vacation? Like, what the fuck? Chat, is my mods on vacation? What's going on? But look, all the bitch ass niggas that doubted me in middle school, now I'm rich, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even rich yet, but now I'm lit, you know what I'm saying? Doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? I got some more Marys, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling, I got some food in my fridge. Where are you? Where are you now that I don't need you? Cause I used to have mad haters in middle school. Those mad niggas that say, oh, this nigga never gonna become nothing. He an African booty scratcher. Shit like that. Now look at me, nigga. Who the African booty scratcher now? Nah, I know y'all gonna laugh at that. Y'all niggas is fucked up. Alright, anyway, let's do one more story time before we get into the reactions. Listen to me. And I take y'all girl, nigga. And I take your girl. But I'm not gonna lie, even though my recent situationship is done, this girl, you know what I'm saying, still got my heart, you know what I'm saying? I'ma just stay, I'ma stay single, I'ma stay to myself, I'ma stay single, I'ma stay to myself. I don't got time for none of that or something like that. Cause yo, girls really got trust issues in 2022, bro. Like, shit crazy. But listen, let's start the next story time. Look, there's this nigga Richard. If you're watching this, Richard, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Me and Richard is cool now, but listen, y'all know there's that one person, that rivalry in school where it's that one nigga that you and him is not seeing eye to eye and y'all bumping heads. For me, that person's name was Richard, bro. Richard was this skinny Aki nigga in middle school. I don't know why the fuck this middle schooler was lifting weights, but he was. He used to lift weights and fucking drink a Nutrimate every day after school, bro. Hold on. Skinny Aki person. I gotta show you how Richard looked like, bro. Hold on. Brolic black person. Let me show you how Richard looked like. Bro, I can't find. What's the different word for brolic? I'm too ghetto, bro. I don't know how to. Like, what's the different word for brolic? Fuck. Strong? Buff? Oh yeah. But look, think about. This is how Richard looked like, no homo. This nigga was in middle school looking like this, bro. Except he had hair. He had this type of hairstyle. I remember Richard, he was not bald. He had this type of hairstyle and he looked like this, right? So he used to think like Richard used to not get bullied. You know how I said there was bullies? He used to not get bullied because they wasn't trying to mess with him. Because like who trying to fight Richard? You know what I'm saying? They ain't want to fight him. But little did they know that Richard, like, I wouldn't say he was weak, but bro, he used to try to fight me all the time. I think he had something against Africans or something, because I never did nothing to that nigga, bro. Like, bro, I had never did nothing to that nigga. So basically, damn, that shit started out bad, bro. So look, we was in class. There was this bully, his name was Jacob. You know what I'm saying? Richard took Jacob's hat and put it on my head. And then Jacob turned around like, yo, fuck you took my hat for? Nigga, Jacob said, fuck you took my hat for, nigga. And then, nigga, Jacob snuffed me. While the teacher wasn't looking. And I took it. And I was like, I took like a man. I'm like, I ain't about to cry. You know what I'm saying? I took it like a man. I gave his hat back. I'm like, nah, it was Richard. Nigga, Richard over here laughing like, yo, that shit was funny. Nah, it was him. And I'm like, yo, this nigga Richard really like fucking with me right now. So then Richard did it again when Jacob wasn't looking. He took Jacob's hat off and then put it back on, threw it in my direction again. And then I don't know if Jacob is stupid or what. Like, bro, obviously it's not me. Like, I didn't even move. You could see Richard. I'm like, my nigga, I did not even move. I did not move. Nigga, Jacob still blamed me. And then the teacher saw Jacob try to punch me again the second time. Jacob tried to punch me again the second time. All of them, he didn't try to like punch me. He basically tried to hit me. You know what I'm saying? Jacob tried to hit me in class again. The teacher saw it, and then after we said, no, it was him, it was him. Then Jacob said, no, it was him. Then Richard said it's him. Then I said, no, it was them two. So then we all three of us got detention. So during recess, we had to stay in the cafeteria while everybody was outside playing, having fun. We was all stuck in detention, and I'm sitting on this side of the table. I'm sitting on my side because the table has two sides. Y'all know the long tables in the cafeteria. It has two sides. So Jacob and Richard is in front of me, and I'm on the other side. And then the teacher's like, all right, so you guys are gonna be here the entire recess. Don't move. If you guys do anything more, you're gonna get detention for a week. You know what I'm saying? So then she left, and then she went outside to go watch the kids outside. Cause there's a bunch of teachers outside. I don't know why the fuck they didn't have one teacher. One teacher! They didn't have one teacher to watch us in detention. They left us in detention alone. Nobody was watching us. We're in detention alone. Just me and two niggas that want to beat the shit out of me. They set me up. Let me put the sub count up. Them teachers set me up, bro. So I'm sitting there in detention, and this is when shit starts getting real bad. Shit start getting real bad when Jacob looks at Richard and says, Jacob said, yo, he's the one that really took my hat? Then Richard's like, yeah. And I'm like, yo, Jacob, don't believe that nigga, bro. Like, stop listening to that nigga. That nigga's lying, bro. So Jacob still believing him. And I'm like, and so then Jacob's like, if he's the one that took my hat, then slap him. And I'm like, I start laughing. Cause look, I was scared of Jacob. I was not scared of Richard. Cause the only reason, and then I was even scared of Jacob. Y'all want to know the only reason I was scared of Jacob? Because Jacob and Stefan was best friends. You know what I'm saying? So if I get in trouble with Jacob, I'm going to have to fight this nigga. This is how Stefan, like, this is not how Stefan looked like, but this is how I saw Stefan in middle school. Stefan did not look like this. Stefan was a skinny, tall, 6'2" nigga. Like, imagine some niggas being 6'2" in middle school. That was Stefan. Stefan was a skinny, tall nigga. But this is how I saw Stefan. When I see Stefan, I see this. You know what I'm saying? When I saw Stefan, I saw this nigga. So I'm like, I'm not about to get in trouble with Jacob just cause, like, if I get in trouble with Jacob, I'm gonna get jumped after school. Jacob, Stefan, and some Spanish nigga, I think his name was Miguel or Midel or whatever his name was. It was 3 of them, the 3 bullies. All 3 of them would jump me after school, so I'm not about to get in trouble with Jacob. But you, Richard, in the back of my head, I'm like, God, let Richard think he could slap me. God, please. I was like, God, please. Let Richard touch me, please. So, because I'm already tight, we're in detention. Y'all got to think about it. We're in detention and it's not even my fault, bro. I'm in detention with the 2 buffoons that didn't know how to pay attention in class. I know they was both failing. You know what I'm saying? Chat, what happened to the audio? It's too loud? The mic good? Anyways, so look, the 2 buffoons is getting us in trouble, right? So I'm like, bro, come on, bro. Like, first you want to get me in trouble and now you about to slap me? I dare you. I'm already tight. I'm in detention cussing you. You know what I'm saying? I can't beat up Jacob, so I can only take my anger out on you. So I dare you. So then Richard was fake, like, hesitating to hit me because he knew I was heated. Y'all ever seen somebody sit down like this? Like with the most stank face ever? That was me, nigga. I remember I used to have a fucking fresh cut, and when the vein pops out my forehead, you could see that shit touch my hairline, nigga. That's how tight I was. The vein was popping out my forehead, and you could see that shit under my hair, because my fresh cut was just so fresh, nigga, that you could see the vein from my forehead to the back of my head. That's how deep it was, bro. I was tight. So then Jacob was like, yo, slap the nigga, it's easy. So then Jacob got up and then snuffed me right in front of Richard during detention again. Like, no. He said, it's easy, just hit him. And then I took it. Jacob snuffed me. I looked. Right after Jacob snuffed me, I closed my eyes and I saw Stefan. You know what I'm saying? So then I took it. I'm like, all right, Jacob. I took that shit. Then Richard got up. Richard swung at me. Soon as his hands connected, I knocked him out. I was ready. I was so ready. Chat. I was so ready. I was like, I broke his nose. That's how I got suspended. The first punch broke his nose. Like, I remember he had came to school the next day. His nose was like this. I was like, yo, Chad. I was so pissed. I was like, then me and him got in a scuffle. Cause what's it called? He fell on the floor. Like I don't know if he was about to catch a seizure or whatever he was doing, but he fell on the floor. He couldn't move. He got up. Then me and him started fighting. Then I got him. I was like, So then I forgot what happened. I don't know how his hand broke, but I had did something, bro. I think I had grabbed his hand. I did something, bro. Cause the next day, nigga came with a cast, cause his arm was broken, and then he came with a nose thing, cause his nose broke from the first punch. And then what's it called? That shit was bad. Then I got suspended for a week. That was my first time ever getting suspended. I never got suspended again. Cause after I went home, my African parents took the belt, and then they beat me worse than I beat Richard. So I never got suspended again. Like, them niggas beat me worse than I beat Richard. Like, that shit was fucked up. But I'm about to show y'all a nigga with a cast. Let's see, broken nose. Yo, this how Richard's nose looked like. It was worse than this. Richard's nose was worse than this, bro. I broke his nose worse than this, bro. Bro, word 2, I violated that nigga, bro. Cause that shit had got me tight, bro. I'm like, bro, how you about to get me in detention and then slap me? Are you dumb? Like, what? I gave that nigga the spank 3000, nigga. No homo. Get that nigga the spank deluxe. And then me and Jacob almost got in a fight later on, but we never fought because Word two, Jacob could have got the beast too. Jacob was mad short. Like, word two, Jacob was not beating me in the fight, bro. It's just cause Stefan was too big, bro. No homo. Stefan would have beat me up if I got in the fight with Jacob. You know what I'm saying?